Okay. Nobody wants to hit the like button because this is going to be a banger here. Oh, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. All righty, yeah, we're definitely in the building. We're going to get this started. All righty, hold on just 1 second. Get this set up. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button. Helps the channel. Definitely don't forget to do that. About to just get everything. Let me see here. Got to copy and paste something. Copy, paste this. All righty. Okay. Tuesday night. Okay, let me see here. 1 moment. I'm going to get to the chat. Just got to do something right quick. Okay. Going to talk about this market. Talk about Sora, XPR, and the whole 9 yards. Copy, paste. Okay, this ain't going good. Okay. What does that mean? Hold on just 1 second. Copy that. Okay. Pin message. Alrighty. We can get it right on to it. Got 9 people in the building. When you come in, please don't forget to hit the like button. It helps the channel grow. Hey, Tropic House, what's going on, man? Thanks everybody for coming in. What is going on? Astrology Tarot, what's going on? How you doing? Alrighty. Let's see here. Yeah. We're Sora. We're slightly up in Sora. We were up 15% in the 1 hour. Then we slightly pulled back. Let's see what happens. We're at 14 zeros, 21, 29 right now. We went up to 22. Yeah. I think Sora, man. Sora's here to stay, man. Yeah. XOR is definitely here to stay. I've been reading more and more on what their goal is long term. They're definitely here to stay. I'm gonna do a video that's gonna be more in depth, probably later on tonight or early in the morning. I'm gonna do a more in depth video, and I'm gonna release it. You know, new information that I read about. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, look like we finally kind of broke the downtrend. Over the last week, we kind of got, the price for Sora kind of got beat up a little bit, but we never went back down to 15 zeros. If you notice, we never went back to 15 zeros. I think the lowest we went down was 14 zeros, 18. That's about the lowest we went, man. Haters saying we're going back down to 15, 16 zeros, but it never happened. So everybody who's still holding Sora, man, I hope you've been loading up on the dips, man. I know I did. Our next leg up, if we get another major pump, that's going to look real nice for some of us. who was buying the dips on it. Definitely. Somebody said, is dog meal good? Yeah, I think it's a good meme. Yeah, that's a good one. Let me see here. Um, we got a little pump. We got a pump today for Titan X, but we went down a little bit. We pumped it and we kind of retraced and pulled back a little bit, but I believe we're going to pump again. Yo, Lord Zero, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. We've got 18 people in the building, only 4 likes. That sucks. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button. It's totally free. Can you guys believe that? Just smashing that like button is free. Free of charge. Just helps the channel. Alrighty. Yep, but shouts out to the trolls and haters too. You guys help the channel. You guys actually low-key help the channel as well. Low-key. But shouts out to you guys also. Okay. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, where Bitcoin is at. We got Bitcoin currently at 94,670, 672. Somebody mentioned Zbec. Zbec took a dip today, man. I saw that. It dipped. It went back down to 11. Okay, it just recently got back up to 12. Zbec is at 2012. It's still up 55% for the week, so that's pretty good. I'm looking at the 1 week. Zbec went from 307 all the way up to 14, 19, 2 zeros, 14. So yeah, Zbec did pretty good this week. So far, it's up 55%. Then it took a little dip for the day, probably because people are selling, taking profits for swing trades. So you got long-term holders, and then you got people who's going to be in for a swing trade. That's how it goes. You got day traders, swing traders, and then you got your long-term holders. But if you're a long-term holder, I guess the short-term, the short-term dumps doesn't matter, right? If you're a long-term holder. Yeah, depends how people want to play it. It went down to 18, I think. I think I'm about done buying the dips on Zor. I think I bought my last dip a few days ago. But so I'm just gonna wait for it to go back up. Yeah. Right, Dave, you said as a troll and hater, just wanted to wish you well. Okay, man. All right, Brian David. if you say so, if you say so. Yeah, Zbec. Let's see here. Anthony. Let me see here. Hey, what's going on, Ant Gaines? Yeah, thanks for coming in, man. Okay, let me see here. Let's see what Sora. If we can get another breakout for Sora, man, that'll be nice. If we can see another breakout, at least if we can break back up to like 30, if we can go back up to 14 zeros 30, man, that'll be nice. That'll look really nice, especially if you've been buying the dips. So yeah, we can go back up there to that price level, but we'll see. I'm definitely a sold for the long run. I'm definitely in for the long run. Definitely. I think it has a level of support. It found a level of support between 14 zeros, 18 to 20. That's where it found its level of support, I've noticed. But it hasn't went below the 14 zeros, 18. So that's a good thing. It hasn't went below that level. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Soldier of Judah? How much am I holding? Roughly, I'm at 300 quadrillion exactly. Yep, about 300 quadrillion. Yeah, that's the amount that I'm holding. Yep. But that's after I bought my last dip. Definitely. I'll just say if you're holding at least like in the quadrillions, you're holding a pretty good bag. If you're holding in the quads. Yeah, got rid of them. I don't know. I guess when the trolls come on and comment, they don't realize that they're actually adding to the views. They actually add to the views. So and then we block them. That's how we do it. You just add to my view count, then we block you. Okay. Let's see here. Right here. Let me see here. Uh, Alrighty. Get another one out of here. Yeah, I guess I'm holding an okay bag, I guess, over the last. But thing is, I've been buying Sora for like 4 months. I've been buying it for like about 4 months. I first bought in at 10 zeros, then it kept going down. But I got my average down over the last month or so. Let me see. Yeah, I got him out of there. Narcata is gone. He's gone. I ain't even asked him no questions. Out of here. Oh, try. Oh, okay, Zero Cool. Trying to get one cotillion. Nice. I'm gonna see what happens. Um, yeah, one. Oh, did you mean 100 quadrillion? Oh, okay, I got you 100 quadrillion. I know a couple of I think there's a couple of people that got like one or two cotillion. I guess that's after quadrillion. It goes cotillion. Yeah, yeah. One thing about Sora, their tokenomics is crazy, man. Definitely insane. Oh, okay, I got you. You said you was filling Nakota out. You said you need a bajillion. Yeah, bajillion. That's funny. Okay. Oh, okay. Engage. You got 88 quad. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. They're definitely doing behind the scenes their project. They're definitely going to be doing what no other DeFi project is doing though. They're doing. I was reading up on it. I'm like I said, I'm going to drop a video on it. I think they've already did one back in 2023. They're doing a CBDC where um, a country they'll be using their digital dollar, but the country's digital dollar will be connected to the Sora blockchain. So that's what they're going to be doing, and they're going to be going from country to country to do that. So that sounds pretty cool. But what they're doing is they're actually going to be helping developing economies. Countries that have like they don't really have big economies like other Western countries. So they're going to be helping them out to where they'll be creating a digital dollar, but their digital dollar will be connected to their blockchain. Yes, and it'll be like helping them out in a way. But I think that's what their long-term goal. Like I said, I was reading on it. So they're definitely doing something with nobody else. So they're doing a global monetary system on blockchain. Sounds like a good idea of what they're doing. Sounds like a plan. Um, so yeah, but so I think these guys they're definitely here to stay. Definitely. Hey, Jeremiah White, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming in. One of the channel members. Yeah, shouts out to all the channel members and Patreon members that came in. But yeah. Um, let me see here. But I believe between now by the end of the year, I believe we could lose about 4 to 5 zeros, maybe more. Um, then by then, more people's going to start talking about it. But by then, a lot of us is going to be already like, financially set. Definitely, yo, yeah, man. Definitely get over to the Patreon. Uh, Gives you full access to all my videos, and we got our 24/7 chat group as well. I mean, our community's growing over there, man. We're growing over there on Patreon. Definitely, man. We're definitely growing over there. All right, we're definitely growing over there as well. Um, all right, trying to see what's the yeah. So Bitcoin has been trading between it looked like 94 to 95,000. But the question is, how long is it going to keep these levels at about between 94 to 95? I have a feeling we may see a breakout. Tomorrow's the last day of April. Wow, this month went by so fast, guys. Tomorrow's April 30th, and May 1st is on Thursday. Wow, these months has just been flying by. I can't believe it's already May. It's going to be May 1st on Thursday. Can you guys believe that? That's amazing. But I think May is going to be a big month in crypto. I think a lot of alts are going to start, start exploding. Let me see here. Okay. Alrighty. Check something here. Computer's freezing up. Alrighty, let's see here in the chat. Okay. Let me see where we're going in price. Let me see here. See what other cryptos I didn't. Oh, check out White Rock. What is going on with White Rock? I know it took a dip yesterday. Yo, White Rock is still down. It's only up 1% for the day for White Rock. Yeah. Trying to see here. Yeah, that whole thing with White Rock, White Rock and Z-Back. Yeah, I'll just say that was kind of weird. That's what I'll say. It was kind of weird. Huh. Trying to see here. Oh, Jeremiah White said, dude, you don't like Jasmine anymore. No, it's not that I don't like Jasmine anymore. I moved on, man, from that, talking about Jasmine months ago. I gave my final thoughts. I think my last video I did, it was about maybe a month ago or something like that. But yeah, I think Binance killed their momentum like long time ago. Yeah. Binance killed their momentum long time ago. People just don't, get it. But yeah. Anybody who's still holding it, hey, good luck to everybody who's still holding. Good luck, man. But the process was this. It's been since 2021 because I first started covering it back in 2021, and I covered it for about a good 3 years, and then, a lot of people make good profits off Jasmine's, one of the OG holders. Yeah, I know, Jeremiah, you're one of the OG holders of Jasmine, right? You were in like way before it hit like a penny to 2 cents, like 2 years ago, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, but I got out of it over a year ago, and I took profits, man. I was done with it. Too much Binance manipulation. But people don't see that. Oh, okay, Terry. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Let me see something right quick. Okay, let me check something. Let me see here. Alrighty. Checks. Oh, okay. XRP ETF tomorrow. Oh, yeah, yeah, Terry. I see it. I clicked on it. Yeah. Let's see here. Um, Start poll. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. Oops. Check something right quick. Um, Alrighty. So let's see what the All right, Eric. Hey, all right. Thanks, man. Have a good night, man. Yeah. So XRP ETF tomorrow. I know. I heard about the one in Brazil. I heard about the one in Brazil. Yeah. So yeah. See here. Yeah. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow, man. We could probably see a crypto pump tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Let me just check right quick. Um. See what's going on with Turbo. Let's see here. See what's going on with Turbo. All right, look like Turbo pulled back a little bit. It looked like they went up to, looking at that 1 week chart. Yeah, it looked like Turbo, they went up to 57. Wow, they went all the way up to 2057. Then they pulled back to 46. They had a pretty big run up over the last month. See here. What do I see? Swift going this bull run? Yeah, Swift coin. I'm giving it possibly a I still believe it can hit about 30 to 40 cents possibly, but they've been it depends, but they do got the potential to go pretty high. Let's see where they're at right now. Right now, Swift coin is at 0.01403. I think earlier this, let me see, I'm looking at the 1 year chart right here. Swift did get close to 5 cents about back in January. Yeah, back in January they got close to 5 cents before they came back down, just like XCN. But I guess, Swift coin, I can still see Swift coin because of the low market cap. They're only 140 million market cap as of right now, but I believe that Swift coin, I'm giving it 30 to 40 cents by the end of the year. 50, I'll say 50 cents at the very high. I'll give it 50 cents at the high. Just because it has good tokenomics. It's only like 10 billion coins. The max supply is 10 billion coins, and all the coins are in circulation, all 10 billion. And then right now the market cap is only at 140 million. So yeah, but I'm still giving it about 30 cents. Yeah. 30 to 40, maybe 50 cents at the high, but I'm talking about like the end of the year though, like going into 2026 long term. Yeah, over the next like 6-7 months. One thing I've noticed, this cycle is different from the other cycles because the institutions, we're dealing with the institutions, the banks, we're dealing with nations and stuff. This cycle is totally different from the other ones. It's similar in some ways. I guess that when they go back and look at the charts, but it's still much different in ways, just because of the institutions. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of the same in some ways, but it's still very different in some ways. Whoa, looking at the metal blockchain. Wow, they're at 9 cents now. They're just up 19% for the month, but they're slowly moving up. I noticed the metal blockchain. They're gonna be huge, man. The metal blockchain. They're connected with the whole XPR and loan protocol and all that. They're all connected with like the metal pay and all that. Yeah, they're gonna be big as well. The metal blockchain. And they don't have any big listings right now. They only got two listings, Gate.io and Mex. But they're definitely going to be big, man. The metal blockchain. Oh, okay. You said you bought Polygon Matic for $1. All right. Was that recent? Yeah. Polygon. Um, Let me see here. Yeah, they definitely went downhill. They're not even, Polygon. Well, they're at 23 cents right now. 2 billion market cap. I don't know. They definitely the thing about Matic, Polygon, they've been through like what? They've been through two cycles already. They've already. Let's see here. Matic. I remember not last cycle, but the cycle before that one. I think it was the 2017-18 cycle. I think I had bought Matic, some Matic, but I didn't make much money off of it because at that time I didn't know. I still didn't understand crypto, even though I was like randomly buying some. I didn't know that you're supposed to get in early or try to get in at the bottom and all that. But take a look at their chart. Matic has been around. They've been around for a good minute. Oh, you know what? It changed. Okay, because they did a change to it, so it shows that it came out in 2023, but that's not true. But the original Polygon came out in, was it 2015 or something like that? 16. But it's definitely an OG project. It's definitely an OG project it's been around since like two cycles at least. But yeah. I remember back in 2021, Polygon it pumped during the bear market. I remember that. I think it went from like 20 something cents to like $1.20 or 30 something back in 2021. Yeah, it pumped during the bear market. I remember that. Then after that, it went downhill after that. But yeah. Oh, it went to 293. Oh, okay, 293. All right. Back in 2021, 22. Okay. Hey, good job, moderators. Good job, man. Getting rid of these trolls. Good job. Yeah. They can't slow me down. I just keep going. So I think it'll hit $2. Do I think what it hit $2? Oh, Polygon? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know, man. I really don't. Honestly, Polygon, I really don't look at it like that. I haven't looked at that coin in a long time. I don't really pay much attention to it. Yeah. It could hit $2. I don't know. It could. It's at a 2 billion market cap right now. Um, I think it's already been up to like what, a 10 to 12 billion market cap. But yeah, I think it'll recover. Yeah. but I haven't looked at that coin in so long. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on with the project or nothing. That's just a coin I don't look at anymore. Like I said, I remember buying that coin like back in like 2018. Back in 2018 during that cycle. But other than that, I have no clue what they're doing. Oh, you said what's the whole token 2049 hype? I think it's some type of a crypto conference or something like that. I don't know the whole details. I think it's something they're doing in like Dubai or something like that. Was it Dubai or Vegas? Hey, young Eldor, what's going on, man? Yeah, White Rock acting scared. You know what I noticed, Eldor? I noticed that when ZBEC pumps, White Rock goes down, but then when ZBEC goes down, White Rock is going up. I kind of noticed that. It could just be a coincidence, though. Oh, you said Arbitrum is going to replace Polygon. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Polygon. You probably know more than I do, most likely. Yeah, I haven't paid attention to that coin in years. Yeah. I go for the low cap utilities that's still under like a 100 million market cap. You see here. All right, I'm going to drop that video. If I don't get too tired tonight, I'll probably drop the video either late tonight or early in the morning on Sora. I just want to dive deeper into it, you know, into the what they're doing, the long term goal. But it looks pretty good so far. Okay, Sora V3 stage 2. Okay, they're going to be doing that. The next steps in the journey toward a new economic order. Alrighty. Yeah. See here. See here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be diving deep into what's going on with the project. I'm going to drop it probably later, early in the morning. They're definitely, I think this is definitely going to be big, but most people just don't see it yet. They just don't see it. Um, okay, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think that power outage in Europe definitely was a practice run. Yeah, I believe that was definitely a practice run. What's been going on? Kind of a coincidence. Yeah, they're definitely going to be they're going to be testing out the new system, testing the grid. Yeah, because you got to think with that power outage, you can't use the ATM machines to take money. You can't buy anything because you know no power. So this is going to be a good excuse to put it all on the blockchain, including the power grid. So they're going to figure out a way how to put the power grid on the blockchain. Definitely see that coming. It just shows you how human beings, how we're so dependent on certain things. You know, we're so dependent because you got to think if you look through history, human beings live without power way longer than we did live with power. When you think about it, you know, when you really think about it, human beings live without power way longer than we live with power. So it's like they're like, okay, if we all go back to the Stone Ages, everybody will freak out and panic because we're so used to this technology. You know, think about it, we've only been using power for the last barely 100 years or something like that. When was the light bulb invented? It was what was it, 18 something, or was it 19 something? I forgot, but we've barely had power for 100 years. You got to think human beings survived for thousands of years with no power. So the last 100 years, the last 80 to 100 years, we really relied on it. Like you said, we became dependent on it. Alrighty. Any is there any way to locate some of the devs from Sora so we can do a live stream, and that way the community can get more informed? Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to contact them. They're I think they work in private. I think they're one of those projects that just work in private. Um, Unfortunately, I think that's the way they are. We'll probably hear from them like if they post on X, if they post information. I think they like working with no interference or whatever, of people's opinions. I think that's the way they're doing it. Yeah, exactly. We're spoiled. Yeah. 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 But they did post on X last week though. They did post that information on X. What the latest thing that they're doing. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay, let me see here. Check something right quick. See what SOAR is doing in a 1 hour. Let me say that. Songbird. You mentioned Songbird? Okay. Songbird. It's up 15% for the month. 8.9 for the week. It's at 2050. I think I've heard of this project, but I don't know too much about it. 79 million market cap to look like. All right, Songbird. Look like they got 2 listings. They're listed on crypto.com. No. They're listed on Kraken, Gay.io, and Max. All righty, let's see here. It's a canary network for Flare, the blockchain built for universal connectivity. The first new blockchain interoperability primitive Flare state connector brings better bridging, full cross-chain composability, seamless decentralized integration with Web 2 data. It allows Flare to come to consensus on external data. Web 2, look like they're doing some type of Web 2 data. You look like they're utility. Look like they're like a Web 2, Web 3 project. I haven't, like I said, I'm not that familiar. I'm not really familiar with this project myself, but yeah, let me see. They're yeah, it look like they're doing what a lot of other projects are doing. Trying to connect with different blockchains and stuff like that. Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay, it's linked to Flare. Okay, I see. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I did a video on Flare before. Yeah, I covered Flare before. Yeah, they're doing something with like data or something like that. Yeah, I think they're yeah, I've covered them before. And they're listed on Coinbase. They must have recently got listed on Coinbase. I remember before they wasn't listed on Coinbase. Okay, they're listed on Coinbase. That's cool. Okay, they're at a one. Oh, the only thing is they're already at a 1 billion market cap. So that's the only thing. Now, if the market cap was lower, maybe like maybe a couple of million market cap, I could say it could do another maybe a 10 or 15x, maybe 20. But the fact that it's a blue chip though, it's a 1.1 billion market cap. So it's really I can't really say where this is going to go in price because it's already over a billion market cap. So it'll be hard to say what price is going to go to, but it is at 1 cent. Um, I can give it a 5 billion market cap maybe. At a 5 billion market cap, that'll be about. Check out their tokenomics. They could go up to a 10 billion market cap, but it's hard to say. They have 100 and the total supply is 103 billion. Okay, so they have 103 billion coins in the total supply, 63 billion in the circulating. So, so that mean that, I'll give this 10 cents at the most probably. I'll probably give this maybe, I don't know, maybe 15 cents at the high. Because looking at the current tokenomics, and it's already at a billion market cap. And at the current tokenomics, I'll give it 10 cents, 15 cents at the high. You know, I'm just going by what I see really. But it's definitely a solid project. But it'll be nice if the market cap was lower at its price. But I don't know. Alrighty. You said Sora is only a meme coin. No, Sora's not a meme coin, man. It's not a meme coin. I don't think he went to their website. Sora is not a meme coin. That is straight DeFi utility. Meme coins don't connect countries' digital dollar to their blockchains. Meme coins don't do that. I know you're trolling, but whatever. Okay. Source. Okay, Van Smith. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Songbird, their market cap is also lower. Yeah, they got a lot of room to grow. Let's see here. Yeah, they're only at a 78 million market cap for Songbird. Yeah, and they're at 2050. Oh yeah. I didn't look at their tokenomics. They're only at, okay, they got good tokenomics, only 18 billion. They got 18 billion coins, 15 billion in circulation. Yeah, they got good tokenomics. Looking at the current market cap, the current price, I don't know. I can see this going to like maybe up to 30 cents. Yeah, I can see this going to 20 to 30 cents possibly. Definitely got the potential to do it. Oh, right. You said, where do I see Sora going this bull run? Where do you see it going? Yeah, Sora, man, I think we can lose about 4 or 5 zeros, but we'll see. We're definitely way oversold. We're way oversold. Let me see here. What is it? And our current market cap, man, we're only at a 738,000 market cap, man. Way oversold. Like we're under a million market cap. That's why I say, man, where we can go is, we can explode at any given time again. Yeah, our market cap is super low, man. Like beyond low. We're not even at a million market cap. So it's like this thing has nothing but potential to go parabolic. We hit 3 million a few weeks back. We hit 3 million on that massive 3,000% pump we had, but we pulled back since then. But yeah, I'm definitely a long-term holder, so I'm not worried about the short-term price movements. Definitely hold it long-term. Oh yeah, Jeremiah White. Yeah, like I said, I believe we could lose 5 zeros, up to 5 zeros by the end of the year. I don't see why not. Yeah, I definitely believe we could lose 5 zeros. Our market cap is super low. Like we're not even at a 1 million market cap right now. We're under a 1 million market cap. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if they get more countries on board with their digital dollar, with the CBDC, they're going to grow, man. They're going to grow a lot. Liquidity is going to start coming in. Definitely, we're going to start seeing like more investors. Yeah, because I think they're really dependent on different like nation states, smaller countries to get on board with their digital, with the CBDC, with their central bank, digital dollar. I think they already got one country on board, and that's the Solomon. They're called the Solomon Islands. They have a digital dollar called Bacolo or something like that, and it's a digital dollar, and I believe it's already connected to the Sora network. So they've already got one country on board already. I think one or two, and I think this coming up fall, they're going to get one of the European countries on board or something like that with their digital dollar. So they're going to be connecting countries' economies on the Sora network. That's what their plans are. Yeah. So instead of people not getting the facts, what's going on with the project, what they're doing, people are not getting the facts. They're just saying, "Oh, it's a scam. This is a scam. It's a rug pull." Like that's all they, with no facts. But that's big, man. So as more and more countries get on board, with the digital dollar connecting to their network, this thing is going to be big, man. Definitely. I'll say over time, the liquidity is definitely going to get pumped in. Hey, can't win without voting. Yeah, I'm talking about XOR. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, talking about Sora, what they're doing, what their long-term goal is. Yep. Yeah, that's Sora. It's actually a Japanese symbol. It's a Japanese symbol, and the meaning of it is heaven. That's what it means. That symbol for Sora, that symbol, it's a Japanese symbol for heaven. That's what it means. Yeah. Yeah, I think more people's going to know about it once they get their more countries on board with their digital dollar thing. It looks pretty promising right now. Because what they're doing is they're focusing on developing countries, like countries with smaller economies. Countries that they don't really have a fair chance. So they're trying to give other countries with smaller economies a fair shot. to be able to be on a global stage. That's what they're kind of doing. The fuck? I can't. What the hell just happened? Dude, I don't understand. Let me see here. Yeah. 2 months, 28 days. Hey, what's going on, Big Mo? Big Mo 36, what's going on, man? Yeah, I just dropped a new video with XPR and Loan Protocol. Definitely, they're the future of they're going to be the future of the DeFi lending and all that on chain. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Food with AI. But if you read the wordings, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they're really. If you read their on the website, if you read the actual wording, they don't really say that they're ISO compliant. They don't really say that. But if you read the wording, that's the direction they're going into. Like they're going to be doing cross-border remittance. So cross-border remittance, what is that? That sounds like some type of ISO compliance, right? Cross-border remittance. They do mention that in their wording. I went on their website and I've done some research and reading. You know, you know, I know how to read. I know. So definitely take advantage of that. Yeah. I do read their wording very closely, but you know, I definitely believe they're gonna. It looked like they're going in that direction of ISO compliance. That's what it looks like. The fact that they're already CBDC compliant. It looked like. Yeah, I get what you're saying. If they officially become ISO, yeah. I know XPR, they're officially ISO. I know they are XPR. But on Source site, they did mention like, you know, global, you know, remittance, cross-border remittance. So, you know, I just take that wording. Yeah. If you go to their website, matter of fact, I think they've already done it. If you go to their website, I think they did it in 2023. They've already did a CBDC with Solomon Islands. It's called Bacolo Cash. Yeah, it's called Bacolo Cash, and their digital dollar is connected to the Sora network. So I think Solomon Islands is like one of the first countries that they got on board. Definitely. So they've already done it, I believe. So they're already working, man. You said what's future DeFi lending on chain? That's XPR with the metal. Yeah, XPR loan protocol. Yeah, they're gonna be doing like borrowing and lending on chain with like with loan protocol and XPR. I guess with like metal through metal pay or something like that. Yeah, they talk about it on their X, on their Twitter X. If you go to the Twitter X of XPR, they explain it on there. Okay. Let me see here. All right, we're over an hour. When you come in new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like button. It's totally free. Definitely get over to the Patreon. We got it going on over there on Patreon. Anybody want to DM me privately, whatever? Definitely get over to the Patreon. I really can't answer all your questions on the live stream. Definitely, that's why you get over to the Patreon, man. We got the chat group and everything over there. Let me see here. Okay, somebody asked something about the repackaging. Yeah, they're going to have a vote, I believe. They're going to have some type of a vote on repackaging. It's something about their tokenomics. They're going allegedly they're going to be having a vote. That's all I know. That's what I read from the information from the website. That's all I know about that. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. All right, definitely, man. Get those likes up, man. Let's see here. Okay. See where Bitcoin is closing at for the night. See where the close is. We got Bitcoin. It is at 94. It looked like it's heading back up to 95. All right, it's almost back up to 95. A lot of alts are down. Okay, I'm looking at the 1 hour. A lot of alts are green in the 1 hour. Take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is back over 1800. Bitcoin look like it's trying to head back up to 95K where it's closing. Yeah. Check out all the crypto. We got XCN. 611 million market cap is at 0.01835. All right, check out Swift Coin. It's down 4% for the day. It's 0.01381. Check out XYO. I haven't looked at XYO. XYO is at 0.01355. We're very close to Swift Coin. XYO and Swift, they're very close in price right now. And their market caps are pretty close. XYO's market cap is at 188 million. and Swift's market cap is at 138 million. So Swift market cap is still lower, but their prices are very close. Their prices. Alrighty. Got eHex. Yeah, it's going to be so much opportunity to make life-changing games this cycle. Check out Helium Mobile. People have been asking me about it. I haven't covered Helium Mobile in a while. It's at 305. They're actually up 23% for the month for Helium Mobile, 4% for the week. We'll see if Helium Mobile decides to explode again. Helium Mobile, it definitely went down to the bottom. Looking at that 1 year chart, it went all the way down to 303255. So I guess we'll see what Helium Mobile, if it decides to wake up again. And they're already traded on Coinbase. Definitely at the bottom. Check out Spell token. All right, we got Spell at 306 306027. All righty. But yeah, man. We got XPRs at 2037. Holding, it's been holding in the 30s. Oh yeah, Jackal Gaming, definitely, I agree. Yeah, a lot of these crypto utilities, that they're going to do well in the this cycle. Oh, you said any news on the LCX micro license? I don't know anything about it yet. From what I heard a rumor that everything got put on hold. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with LCX, but I could check out the current price. All right, we currently got LCX at 14 cents currently. Still on Coinbase and Kraken. Yep, LCX, fully supported on Coinbase. 137 million market cap, and it's at 14 cents. I still feel that LCX is going to do good. It found the bottom again at looking at the 1 week. Take a look at the 1 month. What did it go down? Okay, it went down to 11. It found the bottom at 11 cents. Now it looked like it's slowly heading back up. It went up to 18 cents. Then it came down. So yeah, LCX, they definitely have a future, but they, as far as the micro license, I don't know too much what's going on with that. Okay, been online for over an hour. Alrighty. Okay, that's all good. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, we all need that financial freedom. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, definitely sniped. Trolls got sniped out of here. But thanks for the views. Thanks for the views. Then get them out of here. Oh, Astrology Terror, thanks for that. Thanks for putting that link on there. Because people's asking a lot of questions about Sora. I keep saying go to the website. All the information is there. I'm not a spokesman. I'm not a source spokesman. I'm only telling people what I know, you know. I don't work for them. Definitely. Thanks, astrology, for posting that. So if people want to know anything about sword, click on that link right there that Tarot posted. It says sword roadmap and repackaging. It's all right there. Take you straight to their site. Definitely. Because people ask me questions like I'm a spokesman or something for it, but I'm not. Okay. Okay, we're an hour and 21 minutes in. Um, all right, Bitcoin just closed. It looked like Bitcoin just hit 95K, and ETH is back up to 1800. They've been trading in this range for a few days. Let's see if we can break. Can Bitcoin and ETH break out, man? Let's see if they can really break out. That'll be nice if we can see a breakout. But, you know, they close. Bitcoin probably going to close between 95 to 94 for the night. All righty. All right, we're an hour and 22 minutes in. All right, we got 22 people in with 22 likes. I guess that's good. I think at one point we got up to 30, probably up to 35 people in here at one point on the live stream. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. You said I'm on track to be a spokesman. I know the way I've been covering it, right? The way I've been covering it. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully, Aranci, hopefully we start pumping. Oh yeah, thanks, Bob. I'm glad you like the stream. Yeah, you know, I do what I can, you know, I do what I can. Definitely. I do what I can. Oh, you said it looked like another war's gonna start? Yes, it's always some crap going on around the world, unfortunately. Yeah, it's always something going on around the world. Yeah, definitely we picking up the dips. I definitely bought the dips with Sora. Oh yeah, I picked up some good dips. Oh, India and Pakistan? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see what's up with that news. Yeah, those two countries, they've always been rivalries, India and Pakistan. Yeah, they've always been rivalries for decades. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I want to thank everybody for coming out to the live stream, man. I'm gonna be back on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna do the live stream again tomorrow morning. Do another live stream. Um, shouts out to all the Patreon members, channel members. Thanks everybody for coming out. Definitely don't forget to hit that like button. So if you're new to the channel, you like crypto, I talk everything crypto. I definitely talk everything crypto. Definitely subscribe, hit the like button for our post notifications. And thanks everybody for coming out to the stream. Let's see here. Definitely. You can also catch me on Patreon. Want to join a private Patreon group? We cover the latest crypto news. I got more. That'll give you full access to the videos. Definitely get over to the Patreon. Very good deal, man. Only $15. That gives you full access to everything over there. Our chat group and everything. Oh yeah, you said XRP is going to hit. Oh yeah, they're going to get the. I knew this was coming with the XRP, the XRP ETF. Definitely the XRP ETF. For the Patreon, a month, $15 a month, but it's worth it, man. I got more content over there. I got several videos that I've been covering for the last several months, and we got our chat group, and it's a good way. Anybody want to connect one-on-one with me? Yeah, you can private DM me over there and everything. People ask me a bunch of questions here in the live stream, but all those questions people ask in the live stream, you can definitely ask it over on Patreon. Definitely. But yeah, man. Okay, you said XPR use Union Banks. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, they're going to be connected with certain banks. XPR, definitely. But yeah, man. Yeah, I just covered it. Yeah, they're doing so much over there, man. The whole loan protocol, XPR, Metal blockchain, they're going to be big. They're doing a lot. And the thing about it is, XPR, they're going to be changing the game because their blockchain is an actual supercomputer. People just don't get it, man. They don't get it. They can actually do what XRP and other blockchains can't do, even Ethereum. You know, their blockchain is actual computer, and they're doing everything on chain. But yeah, I think right now their TPS is like 4,500 TPS. Their blockchain speed or something like that. The transaction speed. I heard in the future for XPR. I heard in the future their TPS is going to be insanely fast. They're going to have literally the fastest processing, the fastest transactions ever. It's going to be insane how fast it's going to be in the future. Yeah, but right now I think it's 4,500 TPS right now, which is super fast. But they're even going to be faster. Even in the future, they're going to be faster. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm getting tired. Went an hour and a half. But thanks everybody for coming in. Hey, if you hit the like button, thanks. That's totally free to hit the like button. You know, because super chats. That's only if you want to. I never pressure people about super chats. A lot of times I do my live streams. I don't ever get super chats, but sometimes I do. But I'm not really stressing about it. But at least if people come in and hit the like button, that's totally free to hit the like button. Definitely, you know, that how it is. I know some crypto YouTubers. If I really wanted to, if I wanted to be a dick, I'd be like, you know what, I ain't answering no courses unless if I see some super chats. I ain't answering no courses. Some YouTubers do that, but I don't do that. I just say, hey, hit the like button. That's totally free. But yeah, man, thanks everybody for coming in to the channel. Hey, Astrology Tarot, hey, thanks again for your help. Sniping out the sniffing out those trolls and stuff. And yeah, man, shouts out to everybody, all the Patreon members who came in. Thank you guys again. And I guess I'll see you guys either on Patreon. Oh, Tropic House. You wanted me to check? I missed your message. You said check ICP. I haven't looked at ICP in a while. The thing about ICP, wow, they dipped down to $4. Wow. ICP, they're down 7%. They're down 63% for the year. They're really beat up. Down 7% for the month. The thing about internet computer, they do got a good tech and all that. I don't understand what their long-term gain is, what the long-term end game is like. What are they planning on doing? I know they build on chain, their world computer and all that. But I'm like, a lot of crypto projects, they're like processing transactions and stuff like that. But we'll see what their long-term end game is. But yeah, they're ranked number 37. I'll say ICP, Internet Computer, they're oversold. I would say they're oversold. But yeah, right now it looked like ICP is looking for a bottom. Yeah, it looked like they're looking for the bottom. They're at $4.91 right now for ICP. Definitely, look like they're definitely kind of at the bottom at a 2.6 billion market cap right now for ICP. But yeah, man. Other than that, let's see here. Yeah, I have no clue why ICP is down. But a lot of cryptos are down. A lot of cryptos are still kind of down. But yeah, I'll say ICP is definitely in a buying zone. People who was like the project, they're definitely in a buying zone at like just under $5 a coin right now. Definitely. But yeah, man. Thanks everybody who came in and hit the like button. You guys, I'm at 28 likes. Try to get me to 30 likes. That'll be cool if I can get up to 30 likes. Help the channel out. Yeah. Okay. What the haps on XRP? I don't get what you said. What's the haps on XRP? I don't understand that question. I'm sorry. All right. But anyways, thanks everybody who hit the like button. think I'm gonna get out of here. You see here. Oh, thanks, man, Bob. Hey, thanks. Yeah, we only can hit it once. Yeah, thanks again, oh man. Thanks again. But yeah, man, thanks everybody who came into the channel. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna do this again tomorrow morning, man. I'm gonna go live tomorrow, probably around 10 a.m. Go live again. And it looked like the closing price with Sora is we're back down to 14 zeros, 1957. We got a little pump up to 22, but we're back down. It dipped back down to 19. So that's where we're at right now. Alrighty. But anyways, guys, hey, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks again, everybody, my mods, my Patreon members, channel members. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you guys over on Patreon with the latest news, the latest and greatest. And yeah, and I will see everybody in the regular channel tomorrow. Alrighty. Everybody have a good one. See you guys next time. Peace.